we as a never been or they can. As some of Kaya, he was talking about the way Arsenal played and the fact that his players missed chances. The reason why he lost. We need the right to explain why they lost. And they were also a sore loser. Oh, sore loser. So I accuse you of phobia. Now say these are the reasons. Say these are the reasons. Yeah, but Manchester United Abaso, who hasn't said that it's an improved team. The guy has done well. We are born home modding and we be drew baby over dream. We are born cardiac, but a head near our economy 86, 67, why? But if you're a Manchester United fan. You see hope. Which means that this team
hope in the future.
You see, say this team will compete. And not there, you can't take that away from them. They will compete. They are playing well.
Tenga also say, Omo Monche to say the Arsenal Barchen.
Oh, but that's also a fact.
So Omo Barchen to say the Arsenal Barchen no.
That is also a fact. Ebi akabe 8-1. Ebi so akabe 2-2.
Omo Barchen. Dandalanin.
Udini the coach, minim da obefa, minim no there. But I say I go for social for it. It don't change as it is. Go via say. Who didn't coach you know what this or watch about? But Ten Hag's argument. Also, child ultimately about come and watch you be.
Oh, by the way, it says true.
Oh no, I watch it.
Oh, so we are one of game. Oh, bounce off.
Oh, I never quite go for cafe and say no. Arsenal, they are one of game.
Oh, say Arsenal, they are a certain level of consistency in terms of more pattern of play. And yeah, one game they was Arsenal dominant in terms of possession.
No, or Kase, or say Ten Hag say, come a bacha, give me more. I reckon.
Yeah,
come Arsenal more. And I mean, Kase, so bacha, and Chelsea will be much will be more because. And go for so minimum in his coach, you know.
Was he talking about scoring more in terms of being being dominant in your possession?
Yesterday's game?
I want to say, or now it's more about style of play and that unique identity. And it's also Arsenal. Okay, said philosophy now start here the results. And the Arsenal that Mikel Arteta is better than at the time I inherited Arsenal. There's been vast improvements in terms of their possession. And the team beyond Arsenal bought this season, 6 games from Abono. Team beyond Arsenal bought this season, virtually considered possession to Arsenal. Arsenal possess better than any team. And they create better chances than any team. And that's the consistency.
It depends on the way you want to play. It be a check, but they don't possess it like that.
That one too, yeah.
Hey, you are coach in the best of
you also understand we did 10 years. Alex say we did 10 years.
You can possess, and Arsenal was still possessing. But United goes on counter, and no team say, I mean, it's sweet counter attack. On say, Star no be share their last game. No be Ora no abo through people. No be a picking no akoshe. Arsenal so here back, but unfortunately, no man is a go no. But there was also a sweet counter attack. No man.
Saturday, the point is that we be to say
what translate I shall say, mami.
Yes.
I have been headlines in the denti. You are kwaba. Bibi fine.
Adumarakwa.
So we can win the matches.
Me hear do na. There say me hear be am opportunity.
To Arsenal there no.
Yeah, me Arsenal ni United. Me share City ni Aston Villa.
Okay. We Liverpool.
Me hear Liverpool ni Everton. The Merseyside derby.
Serious win that
Fulham. Yeah, me hear Fulham ni Tottenham.
Okay.
Me hear the Milan derby, David della Madonnina. Me share no. Me hear Fiorentina ni Juventus. Me share Lazio and Napoli.
I had back go take you are rather.
Then
who did his own time on matches? Oh,
so we have matches do na make na me da matches no.
And rather than any other.
Me have Betis ni Real Madrid. Me have Sevilla ni Barcelona. And now so me
share always see na and have Saba.
Oh, so maka matches
so here was Syria maka.
And do I hear room?
I know yes Saturday. And no kwesi so no. Me share Brighton. Any Leicester City.
No, go Arab Empire.
Me Brighton and Leicester City. And me share Arsenal.
Good.
Me share Arsenal and Manchester United.
Yeah.
Me share Sassuolo and Cremonese. Me share that game no. Me share Udine any AS Roma me head that game
and the Akenya
and I'm share me head Gattuso so ne Valentia
yeah
almost so ne Tefi and also me share
good
and a Saturday so and you may know me find time here Union Berlin and then buy money game until at least a weekend me heard a lot of games
but that's it Timmy Baba nam the same who the whole capture yeah Baba captain so very kakra
of course I there's some them here
you say my you near na the over
there's a onko am here man full game man here because that's an me call just so go here house of folk
program na
enra yeah na happen here
okay
enra
okay
unfortunately in so say no any friendly match ni na anom baby any go stars no match is 15 minutes on boy but the speech na to boy any day is
very
one of the best that I've met here from big men like
you do why we will find out why it's one of the best
but there's one thing I did be develop now I'm surprised also that all this I be telling you say as a man crofo hatred is it I don't know say genuine hatred and I say artificial one for us now
the hatred
is genuine I say artificial one
want a better word no
yes
I don't know better words
as if on 70 can some I don't know amount for me who so be a placards or say what say 8 games unbeaten Manchester United are stopping na e bi so say omni Leicester also ko Leicester for akasa omni team back bo so no so akasa one team no Arsenal team ankasa almost ukasa no makasa nyina no na so mafro nyina no so Manchester United di o masem what I say sia ukwa ka boss catch no mani say na niawu na say I do that level
and you know more expect say just na be ko season obi an chance na
but we not they don't work no the age because we a legend
no better just say were they expecting us now to go throughout season with that
because a legend when a legend speaks
but football there captain I'm supporting my team and me feel say the team tisenra we're beating ya bomb Manchester
also oh
my bomb so free nra those who are
the tata win
my bomb abaso ba me chese we were never disgraced born us na born in Manchester ahoden
but I was disappointed
no they were efficient it's a football where you do the right things they were doing the right things especially when you coach and decided say obe change the architecture I mean at that stage of the game you don't take 3-4 players Fabio Vieira he has never kicked the ball at this crucial time you throw him in no I take it and the bad the on one
unzo shot be na
on one na do but then catch almost say Mourinho cry say no for
that's skills that we don't can say eh then we mono de bata
you there yanko na the boy be sa to aso
in fact Achramade for say one day they want to invite you to
Achramade for you baby out
there's no me I was honestly I was surprised
no so now what just you no I go be Achramade
oh me we some ko na Sorokuro Atama
Arsenal who Soroku
Atama what
I
didn't know go name is how said how many no tete no more chance na that Arsenal ebe cramble no then they will come over
and Arsenal have lost the game and they crumbling
to them the time
that I'm say Uchiche league 5 we are in the most difficult part of the league
no baby
because after Everton we have another difficult game of Brentford we will play Tottenham Hotspur we will play Liverpool so I have 5 games we starting from Manchester I was clear say
that second 5 will go to be tough
very very tough but we are near Bo City back near TSC but don't forget we have 15 points from 6 games
right?
And I'm checking league across Europe the teams made 2-3 penalty me the Arsenal in Europe France for Farmers League and then say coach France is go
well legend NCT for now omomutie program ni nyina no erade nkom ho I mean it was a good weekend share matches na the number of matches yeah bo 1-1 say make now say what can be share me say na juve the game be eden yenni mo ma hode recently yakwa we struggle and we are not playing well And at the moment, yeah, so I say Juventus have not been lucky with coaches at all.
I didn't try.
Yeah, coaches no my Juventus na omon boy and cry legend omon boy. And one assertion I am for Mickey about Juventus team no.
Allegri shouldn't have come back.
Exactly. Machena, yeah, they are best support no. Yeah, me can but the point is that Juventus have not been lucky with coaches cry. Legend, oh there, Tobias check here, David. Let me give you something. Bentako mona near Swamasano. We say we make them look like sebi predators. I say come here for this. We shouldn't make mention of Bentako. But Bentako is good. Kulusevski. Today Kulusevski and Bentako, they are good enough for the Premier League at the top level with Antonio Conte. Yakofa Denis Zakaria buy, but today Thomas Tuchel sees something in Denis Zakaria. Me pa cha legend want ask you. Some midfielders we are and some players we say now. And when they get to the Premier League, they play well. Senya Andra Rabiot Mamia, Veronique Mamia, Simon Rabiot Boma, and Uncle share Manchester United. Rabiot should be playing for Manchester United. So the point is that we make our team and our players look so bad, so terrible. But in reality, they are not that bad. But your coach is not bad in recent years, no. Boy Juventus and Juventus Boba, you ask yourself say pattern and Juventus body and I say Juventus Ubobi. Ne I say Juventus and I say ya struggle na Vlahovic and your free kick back could be now turn it to their mind. Best offer a team with Di Maria, Vlahovic, Kostic, legend. And that when him say one young guy and they save Juventus, that is Fabio Miretti. And they save Juventus. Me for the same going in United member. So the point is that Adentin and Mayfield way free Juventus set up in other teams they are able to play. Put them together at Juventus, they cannot play. That is the biggest headache. And but of course we will get there. Number one against Paris Saint-Germain. Imagine this team. Paris the princess. Akoba against Mbappe, Messi. Look at this.
I'm
never just say.
It's a Champions League team.
The element.
Boba Pride, and I say.
Poor Prabet and normal because Enra Leandro Paredes Ebobi on Saturday, no. Even though that was his first game, but that wasn't the Paredes we know.
Not also an alpha.
That wasn't the Paredes we know.
Paredes is.
Me pa what I say. Enti amama ye skeptical kakra about Paul Pogba because a normal I mean who about Juventus we are just not playing to the best of our ability. He is not exploiting the characteristics of our players. Almost both to the level when I mono. It's a problem. The guy is giving so that is it. It's not about the quality, it's about the coach. Now let's go to Old Trafford. See, legend. On yesterday we watched.
Arsenal team na down. Obe drop Bukayo Saka ama Di Maria bobo ne position.
Say Di Maria bra. By 60th minute problem baba. Eti adeti na we dey say there. Poba na how mo.
O dey twa no mra.
Poba.
Oba no so o dey whole story baba.
Legend. They say bro need the right frame o.
Was started training the second training.
Say Onyeska o mani nuane bi.
Nasa kwa do sakwa, la do sagina no.
There be say as we di na chi a. No say I will secret na me na me. Wa koye Mbappe duro. We no na koye. Why say what tin kakra bi. But o mama quarter stop no.
Akori gbagusia.
O mama quarter stop no. Onyeska ma nua bi ni o. O mom ni mo secret.
Yanko Trafford. See,
now one football. As a Roma match in the Yamukra.
Oh, dear.
And then the match.
I said, so she. This season, almost one game, and that was against.
Almost 10 points.
No, that was against AC Milan. Milan they show me 4-2. But even that game, so now they compare. Said almost last season now. They have a very good coach, Nandra Sotil. Very, very good coach. Or no, offer Sotil, offer Italiano, offer Donisi of Sassuolo, Italiano Fiorentina, then Sotil of Udinese. When we coaches are to every top class.
Manuel Muyonko Jose.
No, what I'm trying to say is say on say adia ba ko a say ye dey yemfa ne say eno game na Manchester na Arsenal boy no. See ye ordinary analysis of the game. You pick individual players. Yes, anyway. Yeah. You will easily pick Manchester United players ahead of Arsenal players. But that is not the reality. Say what the mention as you. Say the ordinary one, you will use names. Say what the mention as say. But see a couple players boom.
Some more
players more to suit the style of a coach at a particular moment.
Okay.
Who say Arsenal was harder more than Manchester United at a particular moment. Some of them mention no. It is sana would need anything.
But say Odi I'm told you obe kakaka. Legend. Go via jam to Old Trafford.
Yeah, Old Trafford. See. Two coaches in a buy no. You respect them for a normal be yesterday's game. Obia buy with a friends game plan. Me game plan ni. This is the style of football me eba bebo. Everything hack e buy with a game plan on Saturday. Legend. Okay, say me kan. So me can ofia say there is no way. Manchester United ebetimi dominant in terms of possession. Arsenal bebo ball na chain. Manchester United. Because
possession Arsenal had 60.
Exactly. It was expected. Arsenal be dominating in terms of possession. And me to me boy say chire acquire Arsenal for faso accelerating no more attack because of our branch friend Martin Odegaard. Now when I know ya adwin say at the time when Odegaard was clearly unstoppable, there was no single player from Manchester United that know to me keep a close eye on Martin Odegaard. It's Martin Odegaard in the ball Arsenal games in India. Omunya ball now, they just look for the position. And he found Odegaard, you know. And he's so intelligent to move into spaces. No ball. The very moment of being receiving ball on the pet, you see the three forwards of Arsenal so many now making forward runs. And the Odegaard Naka ball legend. And then you on the left side of Arsenal, Martinelli no movie. The right side of Arsenal, Bukayo Saka no movie. The forward of Arsenal, Brandt friend say Gabriel Jesus no movie. So the very moment Martin Odegaard na become bono, all the three players of Arsenal more forwards and Ubos and a movie because Odegaard was a technical eye to locate them. So because of Odegaard, they were able to control the games and create the best of chances. Odegaard, legend, according to Bobo, very very intelligent player, and so Australia, even though in the first half. Abrante friend say Christian Eriksen ball kakra. But time who Christian Eriksen ye was at the time I knew Odegaard free. So to watch this game ni carefully. Time who Christian Eriksen ye pa was at the time near ya Abrante friend say Martin Odegaard free. So Arsenal's possession was so evident in that particular game. But legend, this is football. Football game one. You look at the strength of a team. No opposition, you know. Not with the kind of game plan at the bed with the back. Everything had got tenacity, and when in the post match no kind no. What's what share Arsenal team now at the moment? All team no more ball no. Baby Arsenal jina in terms of possession wise, all team no more ball no. And it's so clear. And today obey conservative, obey generally, obey defending in numbers. The good thing is that Manchester United have two playmakers are from any position. Omo pick ball and they are able to locate their forwards any position. That is Bruno Fernandes and Abrante Francis Christian Eriksen. And the born again, you have two boys now. You have for Manchester United 3 goals no more. You understand that? You understand the influence of Christian Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes in team friends of Manchester United. Legend yanko Manchester United first goal no more. No born again so bit me first diagram now. Eriksen is very close to Abrante Francis McTominay. Very close to McTominay. Data coach na bono me pacha ha Mariana so say. Data coach no
go na ya nyen de wa.
Oh yeah, yeah baba. Data Eric Hack about Eriksen close to McTominay and say McTominay is not a good passer of the ball. Bono onim pass it. Only that vision. Enya me for the signal na wasa ade no. Enti so who McTominay na Christian Eriksen jira ho. The very moment on be defend their ball Nikita Manchester United, the first player more no. So bet me accelerated play at Manchester United, Christian Eriksen. So this was the first goal. And at this point in time, Eriksen receive ball no. O receive ball the next player of the man here legend so who aruna why oh when I read the next player Bruno Fernandes when Bruno de Jahano. These are the two playmakers Manchester United Bruno picks the ball then locates Rashford. You see Anthony in a good position on match first goal. This was the movement Manchester United this was first goal. But again, the second diagram to their goal, second goal on Macheno. And another movement and a cohesion between the two players, the two central midfielders of Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes and Abrante Francis Christian Eriksen. A side-foot pass from Bruno Fernandes to Abrante Francis Marcus Rashford. And Tahasi, Christian Eriksen, a receiver ball. Or receiver ball now, the next pass, Bruno Fernandes. Two central midfielders and the playmakers once again. How many creative chances in now? So Eriksen touches the ball once. Or the amount Bruno Fernandes outside foot to Abrante Francis Marcus Rashford I take advantage of the highlight defense of Arsenal on my second goal. Mama, the last diagram, third goal. The last diagram. You understand once again the intelligence of the two central midfielders. And legend Omugo Suromushe Bruno Fernandes and Christian Eriksen, they always have a touch. Now this is the third goal, Moshe. Christian Eriksen and they make it that forward run. The pass is coming from Bruno Fernandes. And the three goals to Manchester United sharing in Bruno Christian Eriksen pass. Bruno Christian Eriksen pass. Now, this is it for Erik ten Hag. So about Bruno Fernandes and Christian Eriksen, they don't have the energy to run. And the Manchester United will suffer in terms of possession. And then Arsenal will suffer possession. Teams in Manchester United they are suffering possession. But the good thing is that because of the intelligence of these two playmakers, OP game the Manchester United force at any point in time. And to coach your friends at Ten Hag came with a certain tactical plan. The plan is that Momo Bono or the Momo. Some more pick ball in any position, free Rashford, free Anthony. Jadon Sancho. And they will do the damage. Manchester United did that to perfection. And may I happy with coach Efrese Erik ten Hag because we humble and for Premier League say at this stage ultimately teams in terms of possession. And to them and may results. Let me exploit the movement of Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford in terms of counter-attacking football. And it's so pacey, so quick, they do it to perfection. And the results. It was a good game for Manchester United.
Captain Branson, ODM
say, two games. Two games, no. Arsenal, Manchester United, then Roma, Edinis.
Correct.
And maybe some questions be.
Maybe some questions.
Maybe some questions be. Maybe
rhetorical.
No, not rhetorical question.
Maybe
demand the answers from any of our panel or you. Say be ambiti me aboa kakra. My first question, first of all, I admit way. I think Manchester United third goal no. Say are you betting that top you know so TV no so born again. Me who an element of an offside. Because the offside rule no.
As number 4 no the same.
Two
no. Right. As a
sure. That's how he was already taking the lead. Look at this. Tamabon Ebano.
And then I say Bassa come to move line on tour. But how much you go and line ma? I don't know maybe on me break. Or maybe no more pass no. Sorry baby on pen on me no. Babo. A pass no edible.
Bono no abono. Yes.
Boy
Abo na play na ni mu hwese na.
Wa keke bono.
Oza.
That's what the movement
come here. What on you know? Come movement.
Don't want to say to the.
But then whatever
and not playing another one way.
Whatever been the case, Mr.
Liverpool for.
Mr.
The answer there.
My first question is first of all, Erik ten Hag is not playing the tactics. He's not playing the tactics for Manchester United. So the question may be say Manchester United be press be born say Mama and now they will prefer him playing it natural tactics.
You see movements. You see, even though they are not dominating play, but it's not a defensive side. They defend well. But I born no more bona. And to say the maybe uja for the boy.
No, me Kasa say me. It is because a typical Manchester United that's how they play. Manchester United team Alex Ferguson you know.
Say
they
no
play like this on counter break. No more
Ferguson dominated teams.
And yet total dominant like Pep Guardiola, like Eric Ten Hag, more
schools like Manchester United were controlling games.
So, but they
will control and beat you.
If you are talking about possessive player, you will Manchester United decide in the moment. Manchester United were direct. Sometimes they rely on counter breaks and their crosses. No, they finish it. So a typical Alex Ferguson, yes. You know, I'm saying that those who normally or sometimes say when coaches wins like Eric Ten Hag win amount for, I want to believe that there are a lot of adjectives everybody describe. No, fantastic play, master class, master stroke.
But he has, me say he has convinced me because Enra, if you know the Arsenal team well, or making sure say, or manage team no
good,
or manage team no. Or they were to say na meka Malaysia ne Saka.
Yeah.
But then cut it in, but on for her throughout the game. One for all, me once. Debunya or blocker.
Good.
No room. And anytime he does that, no pass it. But crosswise dangerous.
That is a typical coach. We'll move away from the normal tactics. What employ tactics of others?
Based on what he has.
Yes. You know, a typical him will want to play like Pep Guardiola. Like the Ayas
from bonus.
Yes, and American. And that is what you said the enemy for. They had the enemy for that tactics. So Auburn, Manchester United be catch us on the a sort of take-a-take game be possessive football. But what I'm saying is in football there be attackers the same way. Kofi, in football either you go ugly and win or you play that what you call beautiful football. At the end of the day is the win that Manchester United needs. And then the best player among the last 4 games, they've been playing similar to Dombo against Arsenal. And then you hear coach, because he's giving them the win. So at the end of the day, footballers, what the supporters need is a win, not necessarily tactics are all.
That's the next game. Second
one. So Roma, Roma against Juventus. When you're surprised when a team ball with. Or very compact, or possessive, or attacky. That's what you will not be surprised. Michelle, Roma within this game. I said to myself, even though Roma are improving, at least game and ball, last 3 or 4 matches prior to this. Now Oma win a trouble draw 1, and the draw was against Juventus at the Juventus Arena. I don't know boy, JJ Arena. So that game now first half, 1 half time, I just say no code dressing room. I don't catch any players and say, Naniawu say your coach. Again, Juventus to first half no. Or more half time, I address myself catch your mono. One Casabium. Naniawu. So I so yeah, Roma for coach. Players no. You say Monasmo catch players no.
Naniawu.
Aye. What ferry say on the coaches are players now.
I didn't
park in this no.
I didn't.
So to the Roma team no. Almost proactive. Instead, I think the best word for them is always reactive. Punch them. Now almost started.
And some time I asked captain, I actually imagine
but
that place we are at the conference the end.
Oh, but say you move on. They move to another day. If you ever come cry.
That's not me proactive.
Say that conference no. You know them has including wo. I can't condemn.
No, me tell say ode but
my question him.
Sam no more proactive.
Me my question him. Because conference no.
Since when you so much proactive? Because
since time I started here.
Until fear had this week, started league. I say, I feel Roma said say a ball coach number so.
Of course.
Now, how many players we man able?
Oh, say on first game. So to so here. Almost struggle on winning against Cremonese. Almost struggle. The second game, one day some ball away. And also almost struggle. So we okay game be as almost struggle pardon. I win that game no 1-0. Game we are convinced. Game is it Mona or was it Monza say? Monza. That don't share train no. Don't share train no. I know we are convinced. But so show against Juventus game now. Because to first and Juventus share 4. Then what to say? I don't think I'm going to cast some silly players no. At any point as Osha Roma team now. Move forward no, and I think say they will always have to pray says Zaniolo. Obey fit on the team no that time can ha set team the player or team no ma who set team no act team no ye bibi no Zaniolo unfortunately no prior in the last game no but so he match ma because honestly na anyone was Manchester United no corner anya issue who teams they are over the top now our game no is not convincing so who shake your man on mobile it wasn't like now you know say a dominating player
of course
and I still see said Dybala he's not in his element or mad to form
okay
so you clearly see said Roma team no even though almost say the team will do well this year but not with the kind of game unless they improve especially in the midfield.
But that's the captain. We coach you from Obia or problem Roma team no.
Me just Makasa
ne. The main America.
Okay, so what do I throw there?
You
amen ko Pakuso senior high school. On say when senior man Ashe boy when is within queen. Na amen ko chia ye cha kwatin. One Madam Christy Bridget Lucy and I say ifa. Sisi make say Okusku mu ho mu TV na da Oyepa TV ati mo he sisi enti ye cha woni teacher for mo nyina no ye chia mo ye da mas sa no pay mo de mu TV ato ya se aso so chia wo enti ye chia mo nyina nyoto weekend ane difficult say ubeja wo TV set wo say ukoye bibi foforo enti me ye sure say nipa bebre kura no koye den wedding ko nyoma bebre ye den because there were a lot of good games during the weekend Zutuna akono meka kakra me say meka asem kakra bi na football club na friend is Real Madrid no Zutu nyankopon onyam fumso o de ba nipa yete biema na o de kobora ayebo a Zutu em say football club or mistakes a few a club friend is Real Madrid omunye bibi kwa
okay.
So we Saturday, omni the Betis game na. Na we gina baby na ko catch Real Madrid for say. Ada na Casemiro. Waje 4 Champions League trophies. A lot of experience. He's one of the best defensive midfielders in the game. Ada na be kwa kwaje 60 million euros e dey free Manchester United wo. Say wo manako. Sa club na ne friends Real Madrid na no. At that same time I can say story no. No the 100 million akomuna akoto Orient Chouameni. Eti o kan sem ni me enu boma e den so obeti ase. Ana no mu ni omo twen so obedi sika beba be fa Casemiro ana. Because nay you to add den so obeto player at a cost of from even 60 million going. Na oba na ube critic competition amano. Ebi ade obeye ni say ubenya time de amano no wate environment na ase. But we be our here Saturday Real Madrid ne Real Betis game no. Obeti ase Real Madrid for Emma Casemiro koya. Omu dis on maneko.
Koya so McTominay is holding that comment.
So 4 seasons ago is true. Now we are Madrid fan. Now we have Cristiano Ronaldo, the most decorated player in the history of Real Madrid. And your man who are at the club. Now also one TSC say Florentino Perez on for 1 million euros. And can you see
Ronaldo is the most decorated player
at Madrid? Yes.
In says
offer trophies Awaja club ni individual trophies Awaja. Yes, he makes him the most decorated player at Real Madrid.
But in terms of club, no, dear, he's not. So quiet they kept winning. Only be no starting. But you know,
yes, he makes him the most decorated player at Real Madrid. So also one tier says 1 million and can Ama Ronaldo ni Messi and the same salary. Then Madrid they investing in a young player from Flamengo in Brazil, Vinicius Junior. And they say what here now we have Vinicius. What he has achieved few years at Real Madrid. You always think about the future of the club in choosing Vinicius over Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a football club mistakes a few. And Saturday, these two players normally a key to Real Madrid victory against Real Betis. May find a good time to talk about Barcelona.
Yeah.
Also, my catch was Barcelona. Diana one Laporte, a template. The first time as president of Barcelona, the and one and second time, Bibian's sign. Now, say I'm not Mizoto, saa no so ya hyehyɛ ama no wɔ wiase o anytime bi oba be Barcelona president bia na club no financial difficulties
okay
it is so be page club no na o hwɛ omo ne Sevilla na is true omo to a lot of players this season but I think Barcelona will have a say this season our competition be on bobia in Europe the La Liga the Champions League any other competition Barcelona be fan no self bia no e very difficult so be Barcelona edo ma film into the English Premier League you be nya botra be Liverpool for asem na this one makoye one club we win match ne then they will start attacking people who feel say the absence of Sadio Mane is affecting Liverpool but adechi no mo bowie na Liverpool ko sha who is Sadio Mane ebi adachi we can talk about a different story but enei who is Liverpool supporter ti se kuncha on na ta ha adwene pa Liverpool bodora on fan ko to social media da but Liverpool win game back pair na so many Newcastle no so who needs Sadio Mane na one no kika nsema but I say can correct downfall and say downfall agro who you Liverpool supporter ti asese nei e beteki e break akra beba and sana Liverpool are finding a player we is so important to how Liverpool play to say branch of Sadio Mane nti the omo come say they just have to accept it e bi o china bi nyoma besesa but in Midday is true baby omo gina no on be break without Sadio Mane Arsenal and Manchester United is true a lot of controversies they see over the weekend one of them Chelsea and West Ham the London derby the boring Mendy incident yes only Mendy incident no whether say it was a foul or it was not a foul they say English FA is almost kotinase the SC games on my boss so far this season when it comes to VAR decisions no then they will make sure say it be on basis anyoma baby I would tell you might have different mind when they me who here on Enra between Arsenal and the club friends Manchester United na me ya say Arsenal ball no mo bono so he Enra ball na o mo boy na the men fan say club a wabo better than ball na Enra Arsenal ball this season me share City any bomb of game no City players need the way and ball ni move no it was like a machine asenye nipa na control Arsenal dey no mo ball na Enra no and only the closest amount to say City game no mo bomb of boy no quality possessive football but this is a competition football obiaji 2 years do too another way of creating entertainment see at the park so near hebo a enyo obia na ba stadium is to ni interest yes score line ko awo obu ha oba parka na de nyina ne say na stadium ya mebe do too Gabriel Jesus and omomodin aso betwetwe Lisandro Martinez to timi yes ade ma no a that is the excitement on wanya e game no kohwe no so what the mention say eti ubetimi abobo a efe at the end of the day amanfo be bo mo nsem amam by area because you abo competition a demand for points in no people will shift their attention from ball now boy na efe no to talk about points no ade we me no waka ho asem for a long period and maka say ade ba ko ha Arsenal recently almomunra top form and say Arsenal problems enyo mo free 8th ekopim 20th for Premier League no Arsenal biggest concern how to compete with omo no mo compete for top 4 and only baby many Arsenal will problem because so what's the number of points as our teams na be top 4 and top 6 no omo benya against teams somebody from 8th to 20th na udobo se eboboso emo sheda nwa bebre by the every season no obedi first obedi second number of points obeji e dey fini direct competitors wo that is the top 6 clubs Enra ateta ya dey bi and season early and I know he will learn so too so we Manchester United and Liverpool dia after Arsenal equalize man here 1-1 no 1 ade ba kwa realize ye ne say ene baby Manchester United gina no so too ene omo last 3 games omo ball before enra game na omo 4th game no so too wa Liverpool sa 3 games na no boy enra de be to so 4 no 3 games before enra game no wa Liverpool a direct competitor for top 4 or the Premier League title. It's a club bia person ra top 4 mu bia no. We meeting with Liverpool a direct competition. Manchester share Liverpool. At the time Arsenal equalize here 1-1 at Old Trafford. At that time also will be able my day. Game management because the Manchester United share against Liverpool getting 1 point Old Trafford enough for competition in the league. Because one, playing the high line, once I know Bekan Saliba, any Gabriel Magalhaes asem. Player be or TSRC to be you need a complete footballer. When it comes to qualities, I'll be here from a footballer. You need a complete footballer. So for Saliba, Makasa Saliba on 1-on-1. You go so when you have the ball, Saliba and Cambo on whom. But I saw the ball no super on 1-on-1 Eden pa. What is the strength of Gabriel Magalhaes? Gabriel Magalhaes, the first strength, M2. Or your ball playing center back. Or your ball playing center back. Now they shall be. Or they are coaches now, munyo training Spain no. The Spanish coaches no. Mostly I no more prefer center backs or more left footed. It will be a Pep Guardiola. One on the full center backs na available. Or yeah the Obebo Emre Laporte. Because Omono they can shift play. Unya the right one or from the right side to the left side of attack. Who are the left one now? Obetiabo from the left side to the right side of attack. That is the quality of Abrante Fence Gabriel Magalhaes. The man Manchester United bad game need to win the game. They say pace. Gabriel Magalhaes will be. Saliba will need pace. Ubo more high line. Now opponent need breaky sa line no. No muso mu di mirike kwa. Who problem? Eti na Arsenal in a good position to get a point. Game no. Adiaba kwa Ten Hag again say he's not going to play the Ten Hag game. Something that I've realized. Obey Yusu another way to get results to build the mentality of Manchester United players no. For them to believe say yes you beat me ashebi. But Enra at the end say to finally this was a rivalry for over 20 years in the league. Not even Liverpool, Manchester United and they closer to no. But I had the last 7-8 years because of these clubs. How I am running on the results of Monyano. Now I'm a rivalry in Aba from Kakra. And Tinia Benya other games, the tension within those games never was so channel. But watching these two teams carefully yesterday, if Omunya believe in the direction that they are going now, I'm not sure they will win the Premier League this season. Manchester United and Arsenal. But based on how they are going, their style of recruitment, the managers that they have, no. In 2-3 years' time, they can compete for the Premier League title. Maybe or Italy. Who will be a under AC Milan pa? And then Bessa make some kaka.
No, by AC Milan, Aquabino the only bodo. Aquano, no, or no manana. But or a winger.
Obo from the left side.
Aquano play skill ni. No, the Juve na toss our player. No other call Juve because born or born.
When I watch him, I get more paid. Now I say,
Ade,
Midday.
Ade, because who will be player dia?
I'm a fan and ask Midday.
Ade,
once I believe say
Aquanimbo
oh enough quality no. Me jidi say
Ombetona ko England. Me iska football have no.
Me jidi say so legend why I believe so quality no. Me jidi say KASE is better than him. Best enko obojuva and can you coach is no more hono. Come say
Aquano na ye juma.
So obojuva we obojuva and can likely ebe man abo left wing back a year and normal be so defender come say no bobo.
Elliot for never far Milan no. Omo beji free China for himself.
Elliot abbe with your battery.
Oh be this year Messi from this year any be 2-3 minutes can put him so to Messi from. On beto AC Milan no. Ena omo ko fa Ivan Gazidis. KASE ni mbo bonchen. KASE ni way more talented than KASE. Si akasi the ball to no bi fa ball nya bibia. Rafael is way player talented. KASE efficient. KASE was sure bibi no hu ye. But we dey na adoma chede.
Akwana na here you mo. No, she go kwa so much defender na answer.
They had a project in mind. Okay, the financial situation of the club is not good. So too, club and the finances okay. Gazette is kwa Arsenal no. So too, osesa nyoma bebre wa Arsenal. Okoya to the extent of Mizutu making Arsenal to build their own stadium, and they generate a lot of revenue for Arsenal. It's a project, a project for the future. Okay. Yakofa guys this about me sanyo money nyina on the fold e dey na betimi aye Leonardo Dubai anye then Boban Maldini Masara Moncada almost 30 na nyoma nkoye but osho recruitment they didn't buy high profile players but players with a lot of potentials. Theo Hernandez was rejected at Real Madrid but now Theo Hernandez is a top 5 left back in the game. Top 5 Ufa left back some bobo was
in Italy.
Ewo Europe.
Yes.
Top 5 left back some Europe. Ufa Numa. Theo Hernandez is a top 5.
I can't understand.
Why?
Tottenham. Ulma no mtoni free na. Oboto te.
Ono your left wing back.
Oh yeah, near you don't know.
Ono.
Oh me to near you know.
Tama Melane face Mebe na say no Bobo Cup of Nations 2019 with Egypt. He was again the best player of the tournament. Tama Melan Mizutu Eto Rafael Leao no. Oko Sporting Lisbon. Based on their scouting report, almost say this is the best talent Portugal ebenya after Cristiano Ronaldo. That was the report on Rafael Leao. The project was Yagofa Moncada ba okay Mizutu Ejuma be na Moncada ye. Moncada ejuma ye ne say Zoto on the discover Kylian Mbappe. It's the first job of Moncada was to discover another Kylian Mbappe. Then comes in a branch of fence Rafael Leao. Oh potential abotre. It is our player si Tonali Zoto. Then the new golden boy of AC Milan, Charlie the Cutlery. The golden boy of Belgium football. Yes. So these are players we in aba.
But Juve must back up.
Big potential. When the betting here, Jumano, Gianpaolo by then came Stefano Pioli. Obi on him Pioli Biano. Pioli and a building the confidence of Kaiser. Pioli Ajuma Koyen Lazio. He didn't achieve a lot. But who baby raise players in standard Koyena and no Baba and Milano. Now better ha go to unje Milan ni. But my catch was say in the Italian Serie A, there's not a single club in Italy a better project than AC Milan. Among top players anyhow. So Ode Di Maria
Afi Champions League.
No. Champions League ni there. There are clubs winning.
Last year group no.
So this is only PSG. So na me catch us say Champions League no. The first thing is one point so obenya good draw. So what I say? Me kana say antia. Say e chino money PSG. Me boa. See babo e na wi. So what the mention as you. Eti watching this project, now we follow project now. So what has na eba Syria na under Milana. And it's very difficult to understand. It's Saturday no. Then na say would you woman over.
Better players.
Any better players. See Ricky. Milan have a system in place. They don't just buy players. Pogba are free. Now the Americano Agofano. Di Maria are free. Now the Americano Agofano. Acadios Melek now the Americano. No. Milan have a project, a system in place. Se Milan is a top player. Milan is a 4-2-3-1 system. They will make sure say player now urban or fit into the system.
Now, Pogba doesn't fit into the system. So the element of coaching comes in.
Assemble a former high. Now, say player man for Namai. Kenra Umaka David
Douglas Lewis.
Na and Sambi Lukango Kongamo.
No, he played well. He played very well.
No, but
he was better.
Also, ball less.
Olivier and the uniform. And the uniform.
Oh, probably Fabio Vieira.
Fabio, he was better than him.
Na so no afi no ba be mo. I go for na high na pat okay we dey never. No of Senya. Na na go fi Senya.
honorable
on the same or a strong Man U fan.
Okay.
Then some am kind. And no pay me Man U for chow. Man U for asem. No man Man U for asem.
What can some
Me team no na me team.
So what can as Manchester United cry ayu koba team koba.
Seven support you.
Ono makasa na go muso me yedwan.
Ogofi me ona say Jimmy Badia ma me ko a. Jimmy reject.
Jimmy Badi.
Offer me da.
Okay.
Offer me.
Offer na say legendary Santama.
Enko mo kakra o. No go ye juma bom go mo Jesus Kofi Jesus no so onyina faako.
Jesus. Aha, baby.
Onyina faako.
Yeah, coach ni person.
Oh yeah, be kika bi atre no.
Coach ni person.
Onyina faako e.
Ya to be kasa to.
Number 2. Number 2 go to go for both throw number 2.
Hey, na tana no ka say Jesus o ti to ball nyina. Ala number 2 no na kan o se hwe ajenkwa ba o ti fa ball nyina to na da go.
Check go jina o se ball na won number.
Let's say Saturday ya o ka say o ti to ball ma ne da ne go.
Fly me guy message ma for me feel enko.
On say omujina kono na otwi mu Friday to be precise.
And omo free Sudan by no. Omo trankran aye preparation omo hwe say at least and orbit makosenia on person say be ya ukọ abonte na unya good results a ube fia na efie die no say wo ya na adwuma na ankoye die ankoma and you follow preparation no technical team no any management no ehunu say senia air no senia won person preparation no kono sa pepe na air kono won say preparation no a twofold ya we dey on the field of play we prepare players no and for instance umbedu Saturday na ajo anopa omukọ ogum eyi na then straight away the lad on ni coach
ogum eyi
omukọ ni papa eyi ni bi
players team no
omukọ
oh okay
yeah straight away and move to the lad ni coach move to camp ekoko join the team no e kire how serious omo enyina playing board in technical team no bi aye to make sure say omukọ yamusukra omo ba no the results one that ebe ma second leg no enkonkon ye din command because time most times no Africa no say ukọ away first results how dey be fi ho aba no ya na won so wo dey na so because for instance ukọ na ye show e bia 2-0 uba na we struggle to get that 2 goals no we be fight one here with 10 year opponent ni ba na say obi o ha adwen a na ono kwa sa ba be surprise winti preparation ni dey omo ukọ na dey man ye exciting ni say there's one aspect as say no kotoko management no e dey bo ba ko akum no ma mienu o say omakofa video analyst no he is not just coming as the video analyst but also as the assistant coach to head coach no now enye say bia we ba as an assistant coach keke but also be the man who will be the middleman in terms of communication between the head coach himself and the players no because fortunately no say brofo na say or they can some the players na or ti brofo no enti coach ne kan ne ka French or no betimi e dey aba brofo ma kama players na nka e bia ka communication we ka Saturday you discuss communication we hanu yi pa that communication was a challenge e camp now there's somebody who has or no we be solve that problem
you have any idea why Kotoko for Nazim Mohamedi reason video
what I know is that now we here video analyst and the game no 1 area when it comes to the technical department so to only be an hour mobile a video analyst because you need to be while so concentrate on your team no obetimi read opponents and on before the game it is a more tenacity now as a technical team no discuss about next opponent yes how onim the strength and the weakness of your opponent because most times na coaches no omo focus at any particular moment you say I preparing the team for the game but how do you know your opponent and in our share all top clubs all over the world ebi kura will be 6 so what tell me
no but what is special with him and I'm saying why him
no but come on, the why him
one of the explanations you can easily give why probably you don't even need to go to Omamo Empire, I don't know. The fact that about when you're just an analyst in terms of the video, but coaching knows also or they know how. 2, communication. So he will easily communicate the head coach's decision as the assistant coach. The players.
Coach no problem. That's a key to kind.
Assistant coach.
It's more or less, you know.
He's part of the assistant, but he's not the assistant coach.
He's one of the
assistants. So more or less, you know. Sir, communication gap na na ho na say they make us a Saturday discussing on her extensively, you know. It's more or less taken care of. And to say, you know, I think it's the best choice you can have that will solve more than one problem for you.
Okay.
Because anyasa ka ubeko ko interpreter ube tuane ka wu. Now he's going to do that job probably for free. Yes, sir. They call any video analyst now or you know. So what do we know nyina ba abeka ho. Tama afei na vio no. Afei na for me so
na ko to no video analyst ana.
Barreto.
No more video analyst.
But afei na media for me no kotoko be video no so pass so.
Okay.
The last year there's no
So afei na kotoko e be video no so pass so for me and tama about the administrative aspect of the preparation now and also management ni guso omo ye. Omo try pass and ka omo be ma supporters no mpo etimedi team na chi akọ ya musukro ho but the information I'm picking is say say and almost zero. Almost borders no ya. The borders has been closed. That's information I'm picking.
Right, Baba, what's the timer? Player ben ko say baby a obeka wa dem je.
O sa go fast me.
Wa madam score Akatiso. Me ba say Akatiso ya say area.
Akatiso.
Ti baba.
I don't know what to pay.
O ma bi o.
Da ben na what is asem. Oh, there be so many information.
O say amam for na petty.
Because buses na me so marry o ma jai. For what I'm picking, including because when there's a Kotoko supporter, Omonim penny for Akasa to the sense of Omo let him put through management. Echo foreign affairs. And yes, I pay the phone in a problem about the whole serious issues. About the whole the advice from the people around me say, "Ma how cry and cause an and create problem here." So I'm even surprised.
Exclusive be.
Oh, the same issue.
Exclusive. But was the two border
no muntum. The minimum so far they say. My friends were Elibo. On say Elibo ni IV.
Oh, what's an order?
My WhatsApp party.
Now we're here. Now we're here. Now we.
Waseko from Bogo so takwa ho ile mo de. Aha, my busy or but
on an DJ no.
DJ in there on say on a
Born again big DJ.
Boss. On say Elibo no. Eben Ivy Coast border no. On say Elibo ni Ivy Coast.
Minimum home ma for room and change
no. Why is no more no and me guy ba or West FM.
Okay.
And no, I'm need you come on.
Okay.
Emma, o you request security or WhatsApp platforms to say,
yeah.
Wow, person ukobino.
Yeah.
And one, omo de na kasa journalist.
Swag, the remember me just Swag Western Region. On my announcement we. You almost say, omanya request from some journalists in the Western Region. I say omo be so mtu ko agwa game no. Oh ya mosuku because they should be required to produce swag attestation in addition to other traveling documents before they are allowed passing through the Lubo border. Them say border no. You require obefa so abetimi awuram.
Oh dear. Yeah. Say Lubo is the last town. The first town it was our border no for Cote d'Ivoire, Norway. Norway. That is Cote d'Ivoire, my first town. What's Lubo is the last.
Cote d'Ivoire, Norway.
Norway. Cote d'Ivoire no, you two board demo, you two board demo. It will be a problem. Demi.
Murai problem.
Murai problem. You two board demo, you two board demo. It will be a problem. Meaning something that one for no. And I want to qua do too. Assassin and I'm not playing abefa. But you need documents to prove the okwa.
Now do very problem go Cote d'Ivoire.
Oh, but with the same chese. Anka ye two coin. Airport na udua. Near scrutinize on this annual.
By road there.
But Cote d'Ivoire no do what. At the end of you need to give evidence. At the end of say what the mention I say. It is say a mom person who could say no. one thing is that there should be a guarantee one from the Ghana embassy in Ivory Coast. The Foreign Affairs Ministry in Ghana should accept Nipa no Mokono. It will need letters from these areas. It would
almost say, in view of the journalists from the region who intend to use the Elubo way, should submit the following details to Mama number. To WhatsApp, they say, 1, name, same as in your passport, passport number, name and address of media outlet. Deadline is 12 noon, Monday, September 5, and then by
what they will do, they say, they will need a letter from the foreign ministry to attach to documents no more. So to them, say. Then the embassy in Ivory Coast, the Ghana embassy in Ivory Coast, should be aware of their coming. So to them, say. It is annual money in a unya money in a no problem. Now Jandam for no. Your passport, a corner cost and boom. I will cheer. No room.
Custom for the
I just soldier for.
You can't journalists too. Me not make supporters, but I will leave it there for now. Until me say that is going on. Tama, Emra, in your opportunity to pay Ejuso. Nipa kwa o choose say place no for House of Folk pre-season no. Yankobo number so. Very, very serene environment. Just say they need there be.
Most of them go feel order that.
Yeah, me go to Kofi dem so di kan wo hono. Kofi dem so di kan wo.
Okoje Samba.
Of course, I'm for the picture pictures. Oh yes.
Kofi dey fans here mo.
Bebe, oh, when they say amen ho. Bebe. I don't come for bunu.
Why?
That's me see.
Oh, ntoli ano juju. Me ko for me.
Until who percent until confirm family side. You charge that.
Yeah.
Mama ntro. House of Folk support the bien with me orezi ne.
Yeah.
Okay, you do ono. Earlier on. Na House of Folk supporter didi. The top brother hano. Say you friend. Na wa frame me. Oh, one of
the Ecobank okay.
Oh,
also ni mupa
your colleagues your colleagues back
so they be ano back me
and same be our freeze your colleagues no your colleague back aka antwe yi ana frame to frame fortunately na producer same e twa na me catch enzo okay me man one na kasa
so ba hobi
wa ma hobi me can say this your juma
okay
so me man one na kasa no aka the same as ma chere say be ya obetumi e bia me go catch your colleague na obeka se me na meka no se me na retaba e ma ko si ho no
afi ni be tie to gba asem
e yekodu wa me no ba fo yekodu pepepe ana yekọ ba bia na to gbe mo e wo no da mo enso no sase se petepete nti na she ko shase obi e de yeche ana na de no ehu me ana sate asia ana me kachire wo no sam ni pan de man turu fo e be bon ana wo start west bia na mani nyi ho e de ma me move say me kono ka chenze ba bia be hia no nye ba bia so kasa nsem no but omo no mo office na me ko de ore na kokko
asa na harizo adwene ye no
oni mpa bone no odi
oh bone se
oni because we point kwa no ya point kwa no de ba me ho ama me no mi oni nyina ne kasa ye say on down e be no
ba captain one oni case ba for kon yam asem
tama nti
ye we time ko wo de time na de asem go to obi so de acheche
na for me it's a good place that has picking for
Togwensem no brem 2 minutes na fe nko was it CEO for no mabanyina no they have not lived to expectation lived up to expectation
that is what he meant
they are so team be go for per as abo
no Zimbabwe free ni CEO for no wa employ omo no nyina no
na CEO bi su ebeka bia CEO no why because they say CEO for ni nyina no sa asem no kan no big bloat on their CV.
Of course.
Because they say no more buy more than anya hwe ni yimodie.
Of course.
We go pay my for be busa wo.
Yeah. Of course, say ofano on that in that sense now.
Yes,
some sort of indictment. Yeah, and okay. And so
also no strategy the pesca.
Also almost have a board no be giska. And also no be spending nisika. No be spending no. Probably that is way. Then the next year tama okaye and so adu ho de matimu no and senia opese ode baby opese ode pugman ko gina tama oka the long awaited AGM and I say as at June House of Folk account is clean and ready
for the AGM
in October. October
next month
AGM no ebebaso on in his own way, so the long awaited AGM na time asemba ko bi o kan ya ne fa ba bi no one we have I mean he said supporters ne bo mo nsem ba me dem yam hye ni o se omo ko na say omo ye right to issue no na say omo ntimi am balance omo books ya nto a obe convert we use the word I'm so use technical way the amortization say Canada ho ni nyina no was had into shares in
and that's sanity.
Tama.
Well, no, but apart from it,
last year alone, House of Folk 48 billion.
He stated the obvious. The point is that Obio invested in projects like this, Biano. Sir, the AGM Nanadian, ye go konta, ye book compare ye chia ye nim. Obia ye dene Kabiano, yes, you were Japade. Ye Japade. And it's our right to issue, bra. Nisikano, near their from not just a Kobasa team, no. When you're a larger percentage as a shareholder, meanwhile, no, Nisikano go. I better as a tia.
Wouldn't the man I didn't scary no.
I better what ya
right to issue, no. Maybe no me here. As we say, yes, can you say you're interested? Kotopia. Young team quite part of it too.
I didn't try.
Almost I don't know. It is for the existing shareholders.
Aye.
Now tell you, I say necessary.
Unless the AGM declares say. This is for outsiders.
Indeed.
That decision could be taken there, but for the time being,
Tama, the next.
But
the next asema or the toso or say supporters no complaining about Akambi no dote. But omo nim the kind of commitment that these two individuals at the map bobokuno. No we yourself so committed say.
Akambi ko bokuko for
Akambi. Yeah, discuss a player in Mumre. The next I'm matching was on Amkasun Eduboko.
No, scout.
Nancy, okay, football course be
advanced certificate. Advanced certificate.
I said, I don't mind a scout.
Or say,
advanced certificate.
Omuko who said, mine. Aye, waterlog. And today he said, Omoye drainage in other way to pay. Contractor no moko fa no cost now the buy no 250 million cedis
250 million
na nyesa no kan
2.5 million
2.5 million Ghana cedis
which is
2.5
million Ghana cedis only 250 billion
as in the old cedis these two guys
there be 25 billion
these two guys numu akope obi ba ya
Akambi no
do tey eswate
business
aba eswate aba as 50
billion about 5 billion na so ma save club no 2 billion
ti sankofu emu
20 billion
sankofu emu se wuti ba bi na wo say and on mention
akwa no be bobo first so mo chene bono ba
I don't
know I can be CEO because if these things are and Baba Captain
but almost be under pressure and so
okay
as and when there's some PC
okay Captain
I want to believe that Antiko Toko
also the time me ko fia ballot or no contem to fill a term or fill a term untino
yeah like I'm
now doing display go for pictures and near there
and then issues no more the power
go some boy ask now
I think that as
I'm on any them be kind of
president that can say welcome
another time what's it be free group stage
I was say your friend saying
and that will not be bad
target black stars yes you can watch them and
Dallas is why are there
Dallas is fantastic too they've done very well now Misoto first may referee has to folk team now mobile you know my can't watch them so many times but Misoto me say me stated emphatically said this year has to folk be forced to reckon with all the teams must prepare well and easy and I'm throwing the challenge of Antiko Toko say and someone will prepare and some put in place because has maybe not many maybe na me
now I'm gas adwuma coaches now for hand they
will give Asante Kotoko a challenge. They will give Asante Kotoko a challenge. If I'm not afraid that House of Folk this year's league so much anyone pay name put in place. And I heard game now about 15 minutes pay. I want to be any good stars.
About 2 minutes and one day.
But that 15 minutes no to football they get me say said na me regional so analysis then House of Folk
why we team for
so I'm sure so to say in football no so team be sometimes you don't need to watch another team.
Okay.
So team they formidable obe team you know what can pair was experience you know. And before that no so to now I've met a coach now when he has to focus bomb match. In fact everyone coach Kwame Amako you know him very well. In fact was mention Kwame. I'm Michiano. Emma me no ba for the show no and I'm busan about and some of kind and I wanted to see Sunday man at that 15 minutes no I saw the
now Kwame go say o ma akuta team na no dey
was not some of kind pen word so to say House of Folk say 6 players national team be can ho why football na edu abia won team but cause they come there then House of Folk be team
on Midday league
a very difficult team to beat as no okay so that was a good one. And whoever made sure said Togbe in Penny for Kumasi has done a lot of good to football supporting supporting public, you know. And you have to focus on
yeah.
Because to me free say even media no ama enema bi or House of Folk information bi ama to House of Folk supporters bi trimu a
information better
absolutely. For example, we say Alaja Kambe and Mr. Vincent Sowodote.
The media and the kind of supporters now.
Oh, the media no yana.
It's a supporters and the media.
By media and the trumpeting more.
Supporters those things. So if you meet the House of Folk supporters, that's what they say.
Of course.
And Untina Togbe decided say or address it supporters now. Obey addresses our issue. Because it's clear he knows say they don't like them.
He's done a lot of good too. Then House of Folk supporters now no more and the media nina because he hit the nail right at the spot. The kind of Juma or more Yadema House of Folk and he saw board no out to go down no then he saw some years no
okay
because Mamaka say show and at the do the question and answer time no House of Folk supporter be e could a question probably that person no that question was or picking from a repair.
How do you know?
Of course. Everybody was mentioned. Severally now. Now me proud to say yeah but already so bad and good reasons to omo but now many just say you can't say ma baby I help the cocoa do. You see the point? The question was that Togbe Akokan Sembi the so two kwani say House Kotoko supporters in terms of support me better say House of Folk supporters. Na on person to go na kasa o kasa asem na it means one kasa asem na they will vent their spleen on Oiripa
na say no Oiripa nkwane
no me say I'm specifically Oiripa din the boy in America
okay
what does here so Togbe an kasa asem na they will vent their spleen on Oiripa so kan so then ne hu dey da na Zoto ehona mu say Togbe a bold and honest person, very bold and honest person. The answer to House of Folk supporters goes like this: House of Folk supporters, no, they are themselves enemies to the club. So House of Folk team number 2.1, Now say a name for House of Folk beba bontia. If House of Folk name, and talk about my example, say even in a board meeting or more, time from of US Airbeco, what let McNoonan or more discussing at a board meeting. No one of them coaches Kim Grant any available on the phone. Not Kim Grant sending a message of information and name more discussing board discussing to be phone. So he asked them, how come this happened? So he sees a lot of information echo to the media, echo out now. I am negative to House of Folk. No, those information is coming from House of Folk now.
So he told them, a house divided
So to now that can also
stand on its own.
So House of Folk supporters and then and no man who say and no report and media be na say obutim no. No House of Folk supporters na
correct.
And a create problem for themselves.
Kobe?
Yeah, it is a legend. It was one deliberation and very fruitful. One from House of Folk team na Ankasa ho. Our supporters and so betchero do the chere club no. When say Sibia and no man acquire a legend. Yako when na nsu na mu na pa. But supporters Anthony Fee. They came whether rain or shine. Omo be receive omo board chairman club on penny phone nyina. Since mu ewiamu ye board chairman ato ne nsa afre yen. Enti yenko na
I don't know who challenge you got to go and not Kimpesa. Because I say that's a period vision club. Also try to beat Kotoko. We will now has a true making visa.
Whether rain or shine in soon be to a day. Say board chairman aton and safra any dear. I was it to me when you represent because it will be in a bad thing say you be jasa now obiano because since we be 20 legend in so no it got to the most difficult moment as an supporters in impo free ho and so ne to nyina no mujirem say these are supporters on board chairman from chairman so jire won so before so be ending the speech ni so na start to no so jirem no so deliver speech because Saturday around 3 p.m. 4 p.m. and omunya communication from tech for say omutimi fa paju when say Saturday the discussion was program because of paju around 3 p.m. 4 p.m. and a team nya communication say students na nensei omo ye normal bi oho youth ne ba ho be ye normal bi oho enti ehon nye safe for such activities and to omo sra omo a then the discussion was adding man can enten because you starting mo ye discussion from Tuesday bantika mon can enten and
there are issues tech campus.
Yes, and in nature omutimi ya ho hwe then the next thing was that ombetimi atra baba yara na omoko baba yara for catch rom say omo hwe pitch ne so say omo de aduru agusu because emwa ewo pitch ne so nti aduru no mo de agusu no omo bobo a be said pitch no to omutimi fam omo nti omunya baba yara omunya padu na was a program ne course wo ejo but then supporters came there at the time and I really appreciate the supporters ahead my club. Now, see, but chairman touch on a lot of things. But they hear me once again is the idea say Obama club no enya facilities are Obama club no and munyam Obama club no anima banyam facilities are a befitted the standard of Accra folk. And also by November I was say omo probably my purchase no by November I was say it's me ready for my friends say Accra folk. Then he says already omo commercial center is there, but by November omo expect say pitches we and a normal way na ya na me expect for my friends Accra folk. It is what me say anytime I talk about some aspect of the speech is normal mention am peno I na address me category for the ones because the idea no what the man class folk no say when no more say 20 years ago by now can house of folk team ne be no I mean imagine house of folk in the next 2-3 years because the plan is a very clear one and the whole as a there's a program I will follow and the next 2 years whoever will mark this all the first time baby house of folk in terms of facility wise me just sure say there's any single club in this country I'll be back close to house of folk in terms of facilities. The next 2 years. I don't see. Oh, and we are talking about what clubs are doing, and I can say do be a any idea projections. Of course, do be I know.
Okay.
Do be we cannot project into that. But a normal class in the year say no na year busy projections
on it was good.
Ashanti good. Oh, legend. In terms of myself facilities, okay, be a club or one on Kasane Stadium. But if you talk about secretary, Oka secretariat, Oka academy, Oka secretariat, Oka club secretariat, okay, Oka no academy project, Oka facilities over there, the ability to house them. the academy guys and playing body and management members in some facilities in the next 2 years there's no single club in this country better than team friends are class of folk. So that is the position and the direction.
God say listen to the vivid account from Kofi. Because
with keen interest.
Also why Obiama is also on number one giant.
Now legend, this is it. Say offer normal boy chairman the moment na football supporters are there no more appreciate the resource. It's not Jumana so do na baba be Mr. Francis Samuel Bodu so. And trust me, House of Folk Enyambo high profile game amaka wasema. By legend. Squad in a House of Folk asambo ni team no more building no. Ene kakra me hu omo training session en no kakra me hu ye no. Eno am duru ha na me coach din komo ayi baby and coach Michael Osei me do ano omugina sata no mo train team ne se beba enti me ne edes kwaku ejina eduru na ye diri nkomo akra eno
is in a koye
kwaku na befa mpa me
koye is in kan
mpa cha na obefa mfrifie ne koye now ye do na ye diri nkomo kakra no you alright
you are 2 minutes me too
you understand say coach Michael was prepared team. But also obey here House of Folk because we need the kind of opposition or Baba Bishop. Now, so offer House of Folk team when how preparation ako. Now, say Samba boys and never come one. But be a House of
Samba boys.
No, 6 players now black galas. Samba boys. San I'm from. No, San I'm from. San I'm from. Say 6 players and 6 boys no. E Baba be rem. Kosa, mo alasa. Kuradu Yadom, Sraj, Awako, Banye. Sa guys we baba be rem into House of Folk setup now. There's some more board who are prepared their team no. House of Folk will be a very fortified team.
Okay.
And in my opinion, coach he has learnt a great deal from last season in terms of African or Koye no. Was your Bibi Kakra? Experience channel last season. Was your Bibi Kakra? There are a lot of experienced players that today, some 6 players or more black galaxies are in terms of Africa Champions League. Any Confederation Cup standard, you know, the galaxies games from Mokobo and I'm more a feel of African Champions League. You are getting 6 of those players in your setup. Now, and I copy over team no in the first 11 no over front trainer.
Fantastic.
Over front trainer. Kaba, Ochin, and Obi Junior. Na legend now takasa asemwe season na House of Folk J treble no na o ka say omo front train no omo rotate pa eno hu sa de ne ya adwuma and reason why omo friendly games no omo bo no some players no fan say friendly game nemo omo attach a lot of significance and importance to it and some players na eba no e can be said those 6 players they are all starters. So let's fight for position. They are creating competition because Carbon himself Obi Junior or the free ban eba Sraj, every Galaxy is ever, and these are players that before say the season ended. Any performance of Madran or Black Galaxies, you know. So moving Remy to House of Folk setup now, it's a big competition here creating. So legend, I tell you, House of Folk are on a good path. Okay. I understand, say they may play a game with Wednesday with Nations FC into a mobile cohort. Omo kwa brankese Dr. Kwame Chei team no akwa kobosa game no and that probably could be their last preparation game on betimi abo. So I think say it is all good, the supporters, the board chairman and everybody associated with the club.
I'm saying we over in Syria because actually I'm saying there are other things I want can in there.
Definitely.
They were banned at that time.
Ricardo Kofi Ala Rokata e with chairman and I'm in the program.
That's all me.
Ene ye juada. Yo 4 days. Na the first Ghanaian club to test 2022-2023 African club competition Asante Kotokobo against Kadiogo. Na nse adana venue ni ba na menia but na me bese me ka story bi kakra bi e ma msutu amanfo hu football amen fa ne se asase etisui msutu obi ka cho se bibi ni ho a ka jense chairman pebe betina bibi wo wiase na yete no mzutu e bibi na di nipa be wiase nyame na ye som no no oye hunhu ti no bia ntimi fa na ni se hu no no nti bibi e wo wiase se wotere me chanase se wote se Asante Kotoko ekobu game ewo Cote d'Ivoire na venue no ye Yamoussoukro eti se Kotoko ebo game Kumase yes eti se Kotoko ebo game Kumase unse tribes ewo Cote d'Ivoire ye wo Bewle ye wo Bete ye wo Dra ye wo Anyi se ho dem chana se ba fa Bewle ni Anyi fo mu nyina ya akanfo omu nyina ya akanfo ko na fa ne se Yamoussoukro ntutu Akan populated area aisa akanfo kro ye wo Felix Fufubonye ni kro no ti na move capital no e de ko in 1983 yeah move capital no ko say unim the history of akanfo ana asantefo move ye from wa ukrom kumawu e de o mani kire that area na
Yamoussoukro
no to Cote d'Ivoire
okay
so what the mechanasi to Cote d'Ivoire bono part of yeah you know to Cote d'Ivoire no eyoba na lead omo yes eyoba nana abna Pukuya nti ne no your hema during the time of Osei to the first so what the mechanasi and I'm little misunderstanding by no your ban near them pa nti ne yese ono so tene ho nti all tene ho mum no zoto na edu stage nurse osesa ni din eno koye ni din abla poku abana no en abla poku se what the mechanase eno mo ne mu ano mo ko setreye in Cote d'Ivoire enti ye wo pass e wo Cote d'Ivoire mzuto omahini na omo wo no ni nyina na hye otumfu ase se what the mechanase enti won say omo wo names bi wo ho ya familiar ote because of osesane di ye na abla poku no etuti bibi ti se Kwame Kwame so what them janti aka Kwame Kwame ata Kwame so what them janti eti almost science how the name should be pronounced ekro bi anywhere wo Cote d'Ivoire abonten so a ezoto eji akanfo chen Yamoussoukro se ne Kotoko ho no mo say omo fa supporters kran kwa already omo ye secure to benya supporters time Ghana any Cote d'Ivoire for ntokwa mu yire den no ekura je Ghana for pa Yamoussoukro ekura je Ghana for Yamoussoukro it uko the famous market Yamoussoukro mu fete Felix Fufubonye onuaba ene the market no to no being dominated by Ghanaians.
Mufete.
Yes, Mufete market.
Fete kura jumne very fete one. The jumne.
And it is being dominated by Ghanaians. It's Ghana for do no omudijwa no. Ndoto. Omudijwa wo Cote d'Ivoire no. Time a sec any Kotoko. Ntokwa ne ba ye na. Ebe dane war between Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire no. Dodo na omukọ Yamoussoukro no kro ne je wo mo. Until they won't lack supporters there. And assassin ni momo because it's their land.
Okay.
It's Kotoko. Any opportunity to play in a city Mizoto already. Assassin your masase. Akadi omo abeye. No mo dia ko kande na no ni momo no. Cote d'Ivoire sa yekura Burkina Faso ho pa. Ba okọ Yamoussoukro. Say yeka other tribes, other countries omo ye dominated ye Senegal for. Omo Senegal for Yamoussoukro pa. Nti
na Burkina Faso ho.
Burkina Faso no mostly wo. On say Burkina Faso no. Korogo. So Korogo. Even Boake, on say Boake, dominated by Akans.
Okay.
So what the mention say. And about some part of Abia, Abidjan. Burkina Faso.
Na Abidjan to Yamoussoukro na wana.
Oh, omono me call hache. Me call hache. By time now me call you know. Me call Yamoussoukro. That was way back 1997 or 96 thereabout. And I'm call Yamoussoukro. And you kwanya wa. No.
Woman in Kasem no nwie.
Every time I come.
Ti asem no.
Say me bamba.
Tie.
Aya ne Miloto.
Tie.
See single road. Ahako ahaba. Make me the 1 hour every ha akọ Santase.
By 1979 and 98 year call so I need to 4 hours.
By a do a carry
there's only 15 minutes.
Oh, man, can't say that I can see time on your pay. That's an okay. By a name, Semina Santase run about. Now we send me call and it will not take me. It will not take me more than 20 minutes. By first, none single lane. Every meeting taking me 1 hour. And some may do so to the mention. Say it is a brand to what I know and say. No kind of musa kakra. So to the mention. No musa. Minim say no mind a double.
How many kilometers?
Oh, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. So ma, I am better than the minim na. It shouldn't be more than 3 hours. Also, Monodiana Momo Kwana want to say a lot of police barriers. Oh, Kwam. To be Jinejina. Baby, I can normal, we go from Abidjan to Tomudi should take you around 1 hour 30 minutes. So to the Majina say, and Tomudi is closer to Yamusukru. I know Ajake. So on with the Mecheno. It's they are going to a venue, I'm so too. The city knows them. It's a cast
we know Google Map no more. 2 hours 57 minutes. That is 235 kilometers. And yeah, you come see a crowd.
Yeah, Kumase 2 hours 30 minutes. Mostly Kumase and Koko Nekakra.
Over 235 kilometers there.
Okay. Wiki a weeka, I will concentrate. And I make us say a name in him said the road is here. A name in him said the road is here. No, it's throughout the week now. My concentration to do an alcohol. Enra, the board chairman of House of Folk, do too. And some baby now also on the supporters, but at a certain point, or divert it to the general assessment of Ghana football and how a football club should be run. Any people or Tiasa should be I will be beyond. My name is Kababo tape na mamia. When you or yes specific about CU. We saw about that area no so between about Kakrebia about mamia. The kind of CU I was so pennies and Dimukro, yeah.
Now if you want a direct drive to Yamoussoukro, there are options over there.
When we get the best person to appoint a CEO, we will appoint him. But we will not rush to take any wrong decisions. We have had CEOs in the past, but they always came to the board for money. And many of them, because they could not put in place strategies to raise money, they could not come forward with new ideas because those new ideas required money. And I can assure you that in the guys sitting behind me, you have the most passionate phobians. We all know what our most senior director, Dr. Nyaho Tameklo, has done.
Would also indictment on some of past CEOs of Mabaya has a
young ones now.
But Angela Memefa
has some more official reason why CEOs left. So what I say, Omo might be there, but today the board chairman is telling us why they left. They couldn't live up to expectation.
What I believe in is say every single company aims to individual be established biano. May assure say we be any company biano. Or say that chibi na Nyankopon kura to nensa frɛ na as any company na exist. And today most of the companies say use corporate structure. Company ni jana baby, individual no so jana baby. Company ni should find a way to generate sika. And ever say na eti hey. May assure say edu bosomi a. Wadwendwene kese ba ko pa. Any sika benya de aba Mr. Adjuma de betua Adjuma because onye ready so obesa akotam sika free baby no de abehye company nim no it dachi bi na mizoto empo so woni ho a still company no ebekoso na run and no na me worry when it comes to football clubs in Ghana and only thing na me start a campaign some years back say club like Kotoko based on the structure and how the owner ever say Kotoko no me nyo obi a meti ase say so obi kura de ni sika be she Kotoko ma it should come in the form of a loan. So what did I say?
It's like exactly obi okodi was say it's like from Kumasi to Suhum.
Yeah.
Or better some like Suhum. So
what did I say? Eti say dachi bi na mizoto nipa no anywhere. That even any panel anywhere, so to at least the company will move on. reason why House of Folk as a club decided some flow 2 shares because now I rely on individuals to finance the club. It's a do point me na no munyi sika ma no. The club was not moving.
Okay.
It is had a flow 2 shares. Now man form sika mbeshim. You running in the corporate said there be a club ni be generate sika ma no. And a board chairman say within that period non flow 2 shares. CEOs o ma ba nyina no. Obi antimi might to generate money for the club. They rely on the board to give them money. It's a chess. How has a folk on person musi run see what's no more banning and no more failing. Based on our seminar kind. Zoto. Maybe I'm a casse. There are people whether in family baby or war. We are asset to our football and they need to be protected. But don't say yeah football and say so what can some maybe say yokotoko asam na wo kan na ya has asam na wo kan empo no kura na wo kan people take it in a positive way a negative way last time I catch you say in the history of Kumasi Asante Kotoko the only time Asante Kotoko as a football club akọ a full season with not a single individual say me you one person ade asem but sika na ye sika club na generating the administration and the na amponsa